In the words of the late Kobe Bryant,
but are you a different animal and the same beast?
Steph thought about that from the hash mark.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Flips it out. Wiggins separates and...
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Not too long ago was a tough one. He had to earn it. Trent Jr. 0 for 6.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
All tied at 50. These high-powered teams. Wiggins.
let me tell y'all something here, guys. When comparing Andrew Wiggins' career in Minnesota to where the man is now in Golden State, he really has become a different animal, but yet, he's the same beast. I mean, in Minnesota, Wiggins was a highlight reel who put up about 20 points a night.
Very good at stealing the
lob, the Wiggins
to Towns.
And now Wiggins running out. Wiggins, what a kick by...
When he got to Golden State, though, sheesh, guys, let's take a look at that sequence just one more time. Wiggins has the ball way out on the perimeter. He's about to blow by his initial defender. Next off, he sees a help defender coming out, but Wiggins has already made up his mind to either finish at the rim or get to the foul line. He ends up doing both, actually, getting the bucket and the foul. And he does a little celebration. Another day, another dollar, my friends. The truth is, Andrew Wiggins, aka Air Canada, is still a highlight reel, putting up about 20 a night, but he's so much more now. He's not forcing anything. He's more calculated. He's more precise. He's playing winning basketball. Coach Kerr of the Warriors recently said of the former #1 pick, "I think he's really enjoying himself here. It's just been a good fit and he's playing at a really high level. I don't think it's possible to not like Andrew Wiggins. He's such a nice human being, a pleasant person to be around. His teammates like him. He's so coachable. Whatever you ask of him, he does it." If we dig into the numbers a bit, you'll see just how good this dude has been this year. He might not be scoring as much as his days in Minnesota, but look at the dude's efficiency. From his rookie year till now, his three-point percentage has increased by 10% from 31 all the way up to 41. His two-point field goals have improved from about 45% in his rookie year to 54% this season. He had a record year last year in his full first season with the Dubs, and he's on track to break those records this year.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Recently, someone was inquiring if Andrew Wiggins was an all-star or not, and Wiggins' teammate Klay Thompson went on social media to support him and said specifically, "One of the best two-way players in the game on the best team in the league, no question he deserves it." So far this season, Wiggins has been the second leading scorer on the best team in the league. Along with Steph Curry, he's the only other Warrior that has scored double digits in every game played so far this season. In fact, if we dig a bit further into the stats and compare him with every other small forward in the league, it's becoming clear that Wiggins is a top 5 small forward in the entire NBA. When it comes to points, he ranks 7th out of all small forwards. When it comes to field goal percentage, Wiggins ranks 5th in the league, right behind DeMar DeRozan, LeBron James, and Jimmy Butler. When it comes to three-point percentage, he's 6th, just a little bit behind Doug McDermott, and when it comes to the great player efficiency rating statistic, Wiggins currently ranks 5th. And just like Klay said, Wiggins is playing elite defense this year, and as a result of the production both on offense and defense, the Warriors are once again at the top of the league right alongside the Phoenix Suns. That sounds like an all-star caliber player to me.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Anyway, moving on here. Did y'all see the smile from Wiggins the other day? I think this is the first time he's ever smiled on an NBA court, to be honest, because back in Minnesota, he would never smile. I actually went and did a quick Google search, and I thought I was wrong about that for a second. I mean, check it out. I found this picture here. It looked like he was happy here in Minnesota until I read the headlines down below. Yeah. Anyway, moving on here. The Warriors have lost a few games recently, and although I'd rather have them get the win, there is a bit of me that's happy about the way they're losing. Draymond is too. After that loss against Philly, Green tweeted, "It's been a couple of years since losing a game bothered me this much. This is good." Ain't nothing like one of the best teams losing a bit here and there to really get the team focused and back on track. Anyway, what I love about the losses that the Warriors had were they were all winnable games, but the Warriors just went cold. It's not like they played horrible, it's just the fact that the NBA is a make-or-miss league. I mean, against Philly, the Dubs were up to start the fourth, but then knockdown shooters just missed their open shots.
Draymond Green, Otto Porter gets a good look. In and out. Back to Porter, his three-pointer.
Otto Porter, who usually shoots 40%, went 1 for 6 from beyond the arc. Bjelica went 1 for 4, and then Curry's just in his slump. I honestly think that whole passing Ray Allen thing is getting to Steph's head a little, and because he wants to break the three-point record in a dramatic fashion, he's rushing certain shots and plays. Anyway, regardless of it, he's in a slump, and I'll show you right here. Check these out. This was a really makeable shot for Curry. He's being defended decently, but it wasn't a lengthy defender like Matisse Thybulle that can affect the shot. This again is a makeable shot by Curry, plus he got fouled and should have gone to the line for 3. This one was a wide open shot, nothing more to say here. This again was really a makeable shot by Curry, and I can't believe they overturned the foul. Now, I could make a whole video on the ridiculous no calls for Steph, but instead I'm just going to move on here. Next up, against the Spurs a little while ago, that game went down to the wire as well. The Warriors were actually up 106-103 with a little under 2 to go, but unfortunately, a bounce didn't go the Warriors' way, and what was 2 shots at the line turned into a 4-point play.
Made one, missed the second. Long scramble rebound gives Derek White the 3.
What's also great news is in those losses, although the Warriors had an off night shooting, they still managed to almost win the games. There were no blowout losses or any games that were very disappointing. Every loss has shown clear areas that the Warriors need to address. And on top of all of this, the Warriors are still missing their second best player in Klay Thompson and their X factor in James Wiseman. Sheesh. When those two are back on the court, teams are going to have to change up their game plan a ton, and even then, because of all the ball movement and split action, the offense might just be the most unstoppable offense we've seen in recent years. Anyway, I still got to mention some stuff that needs to get fixed. Despite being one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league, the Warriors ranked 21st when it comes to free throws. And when it comes to turning the ball over, the Warriors are second last in the entire league at 16.1 turnovers per game. If they just start making more of their shots from the charity stripe along with reducing their turnovers per game, think of how much better they get. The good news is the season is only about a quarter way through, so there's a ton of time for Steph and the gang to fix up these errors and get better. Anyway, on to a different story here. Have y'all ever wondered what happened to ex-Warriors star David Lee? Yeah, you know, the double-double machine that was part of the 2015 championship run. Well, if you are curious to see where the champ is, you can click on this video right over here. It's a big video, guys, and is one that you don't want to miss. So click the video, watch it, and like always, I'll be on the other side.